Well, of heat today. It's really nice, and I've had to come in today for some essential maintenance on the wing. So here we go. Here, so few connection issues up here in Cape Lefern. Sometimes connectivity is not the best. So, hello Becca. Hi Emma. Nice to see that people are online. Thank you. That's the back end of the gates, obviously. Panning round Hunting Lodge, which has recently, well, 2 years ago, was refurbished. It used to be the original come in and have a cup of tea, but I'll take you in there in a minute to show you the inside. It's quite impressive inside now. Our Beaverbrook wall, the Winston Churchill's famous saying, "Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few." Yes. Let me take you into Hunting. Like I said, it was before, so now we have a different type of facility. We have got, as you can see, a full stock library relating to the battle and the Royal Air Force, but also as well to bring funds in for the trust. We can hire this as a corporate type room or even for classrooms, and you can see the lovely views that you get from the windows of our two replicas, and even further along some great sights to be seen. Lovely to see all the ticks and loves, so I must be doing something right. As I said, I'm not an expert at this, but hopefully the connectivity won't go too much. Right, I'm going to take you to the back of Hunting Lodge, because there's been an addition earlier on this off, which is a sculpture. I must reiterate, it's a sculpture of a Stuka, all made out of stainless steel by Dr. Hex. It's just a shame that at the moment people can't really come and visit and see this wonderful piece of art, which it really is. But like I said, the ground now, we've had a quote to have it put back to what it was, and sadly it's come into just short of £6,000, which currently at the moment clearly we can't as a trust afford to spend on, as we're having no income into the 1,000. Please feel greatly appreciated, and then we can have all this ground put to its former glory. I'll give you another shot of the Stuka sculpture, watching my footing that I don't fall over the holes. My daughter and wife are on. Hello Abby, hello Audrey. Thank you Mark for your comment, much appreciated. And to think that Hex, absolutely amazing sculpture really, and he says that it's to scale of an original Stuka, apart from the undercarriage. He couldn't quite get the steel the right size for the undercarriage, so that's the only thing that is not to scale. Hello Michelle, welcome. A little bit to the other side. Beautiful day today here in Cape Lefern. And of course it's coming to Easter, so people will be thinking what they're going to do with the current situation, and obviously it's to follow the guidance. And hopefully soon you'll be able to come and visit us for real, but for the moment let's enjoy the views that I'm taking. Sorry that the camera's shaking a bit. I'm just looking out for rabbit holes, and just taking. Right, I'm sure some of you will. Here's our Mark 1 Spitfire replica with original Dunlop tyres, which I believe came donated by the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, which was very kind for them many years ago. And this Spitfire here, obviously the livery that you see Hello, Malcolm. It's was flown by Geoffrey Quill during the battle. Quill was also a test pilot for a Supermarine, and he was in the development of the Spitfire. And in August 1948, he obtained a posting to 6-5 Squadron to gain operational experience on the aircraft. And the sculpture of the Stuka, we'll go back to it, obviously behind the two. And here we have the replica of the Hurricane Mark 1 with its livery, who was shot down in the original Hurricane just north of Margate and suffered bad burns. But I actually returned to, he founded the memorial here to honour his Battle of Britain colleagues. In 1993, when the memorial was originally open. Oh goodness, hi Gary, all the way from Canada. Welcome. I hope you're all safe across the pond. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna go pan a little bit, a bit more artistic. See if I can get them all in. There you can see our two replicas, and with the downed Stuka in the back, the sculpture. Quite an impressive sight, really. And we thought only right that we showed something from the other side of the battle, because they also had some very young men too. And there's Hunting Lodge again. And now, just in case you dog lovers, animal lovers, Bob the dog, there he is, keeping a watchful eye on the site whilst I'm not in and our volunteers and staff are not in. It's amazing how many people bring their dogs and have a photograph taken next to Bob. It's quite amusing. So here we have the yardarm, and today I thought it right, as I was doing this, to fly the Royal Air Force inside. Of course, on Memorial Day, which, as I'm sure we tend to fly the national flag on the main mast. Hello Daphne from Shropshire, thank you. And we fly the other nations' flags that took part in the Battle of Britain, because of course it wasn't just British pilots. But it's flying quite nicely today. So normally are filled with vapour trails, just as they were in 1940. But with the current situation, not a single vapour trail in sight. So moving on down, we've got our little storyboards that tell people some aspects of the battle itself. Refurbished about 2 or 3 years ago, and there's the lovely shot of the wing. Mark, yes, I was keeping that as a surprise. I will be entering the wing later on, so please stay online and I will show you what's going on. You can buy online, or if you see something that you fancy, by all means drop me an email at there's the 1940s wall. If you are about doing a walk, any spare cash or a pound, put it in our donation box. It would be greatly appreciated. Right, let me take you down to, as it states there, Beasley Way. Now this was named the name of John Beasley, who Memorial Trust was one of the few, and a treasurer, or as we know in the forces, browning of the money, and rightly so as well, because you can appreciate, being an independent trust, every penny counts, as they say, no pun intended. So we're coming down to Beasley Way, to come down to, as you can see there, the Christopher Froxy Norris Memorial Wall, the first president of the trust, and one of the few, of course. And just to the left of that, we've got the poem Our Wall by William Walker, 616 Squadron. I'll just pause a bit there so you can. This poem, again on Memorial Day, gets read out by a member of the Walker family last year it was one of his granddaughters that graciously read the poem to all that were here. John Eldridge, you're asking, hoping to hold commemorations in September, hoping to come down in the World War II jeeps in September. We hope. That's all I can say. I don't want to sound like the daily briefing from Downing Street, but we hope. Let's hope that things improve soon. As my other daughter's joined us, Samantha, hello. The thing that's all around at the moment, the memorial, the things that bug me, the black jackdaws, seagulls, not too many seagulls today. So here we have the Christopher Foxley Norris Memorial Wall, just short of 3,000 names. Those that took part in the Battle of Britain in 1940, and just to remember that this year is the 80th anniversary of the Battle of Britain. This was unveiled in July 2005 by our patron, Prince Michael of Kent, still our patron, and obviously giving you the dates of the battle itself, 10th of July through to the 31st of October. And the two busts that we have, originally the first one what we had is Sir Keith Park to the right, who commanded 11 Group, which is obviously part of this area where Capel of Fern stands. And then in 2017 we had funds and had Lord Dowding's bust also put here, and the pair of them here proudly representing fighter commanders. Just shot back again, there's a bit of the wing again. Just short on this wall, and sadly, and I'm sure majority of you watching will know, that there is only two that we're aware of in the Trust that are still alive with us: John Hemingway and Terry Clark. Totally agree, John Eldridge, what you're saying. Right, we're heading up now to... I think I might have to use a stick if I have to do this again next time. The arm is wearing a bit. Sorry about the waving. Of course, this is the built by Her Majesty the Queen Mother in 1993, and it's the airman sitting on a propeller with all the squadron badges affiliated to the battle, which again in 2017 we are now in the same material as the Christopher Foxley Norris Memorial Wall, and you can see the badges that have been beautifully done. It's a very emotive memorial, out to sea, wondering what's going to happen next, or thinking about his family. And there we have it. Let me just get a central shot there with a magnificent wing in the background. Absolutely stunning. And again, a different angle of our replicas and the Stuka statue and the yardarm in the background. Quiet. Even with weather like this, they'll be sitting obviously outside in the wing. You inside the wing, so I've had a couple of requests just to show you around, really, if you haven't been here, or if you have, just to refresh your memory of the internal of the wing. Just ensure I manage the steps correctly without falling. Now hopefully I haven't locked myself out. So here we are with the reception and the entrance to the Scramble experience. Our model obviously tells our visitors where the different aspects of the site are, and even looking up to the top. The wing was opened in 2015 by Her Majesty the Queen. Two similarities to 1993 and 2015, when Her Majesty the Queen Mother and Her Majesty the Queen opened, was the weather was exactly the same. It was awful, not like today. It was wet, grey and windy. So, here we are in the shop itself. Hopefully the lights will come on, there we go. We've got obviously quite a few limited edition prints with signed by some of the few. Quick builds the kids love. We've got our collector's corner, housing items signed by the few. For example, like the last Battle of Britain ace to die, Paul Farnes, lovely gent, but that's based on his Hurricane. Hello Les, welcome. Thanks Paul. You can see quite a few things, and of course these are getting rarer and rarer as we sadly only down to two of the few. Some beautiful acrylics that the Trust purchased. Paul Farnes, Tony Pickering, Tom Neal, Boy Wellham, Heath Lawrence, Ken Wilkinson. Here we have what we call the GPC, the Geoffrey Page Centre. It has a multitude of different things that we can do with it. Currently it's just open, but it can be closed, and we can have our talks here, which now, as you probably are aware, have been changed to later on this year. And we can house up to 50 people in here. Yes, good old Geoffrey Wellham. He was a great character. Some of our other things that we sell in the shop, obviously t-shirts and site. And of course, our own version of Bob the Dog, our squadron mascot. Various die-cast models and things like that. Some very good corgi ones at the moment of the Archive Aviation Collection. As I said, if anybody's interested in purchasing things, drop us an email and we can get in touch with you and arrange for them to be posted. These lovely mahogany models. We've got the Spitfire, the 109, the Hurricane, and you can see the others as well, don't they? And again, more little things. Of course, we wouldn't be without a jigsaw. And our Stuart tins as well of fudge and shortbread. This is the latest sort of things that we've had, which is our what we call lenticular pictures, which are very nice. You can see some of them. This is quite a nice one actually. It sort of gives you that 3D effect, but they're called lenticular. Don't ask me what that stands for, please. I'm sure you could look it up. Hi Glenn from Canada as well, thank you very much. If we have to do another one of these, I think what I'll base the next one on is going actually inside the Scramble experience, just to give you something else to look at. Right, I'm going to go upstairs, so apologies if the camera's shaped. It's a spiral staircase, so it takes a bit of negotiating. Up to the cockpit caf. Obviously we've had some deep cleaning going on, so all the tables and chairs are out of the way. There's the cafeteria where our staff and wonderful volunteers serve our customers that come in. And just to give you that perspective of the model that you saw down there. And here you can now have that feel of the Spitfire wing on either side of the building itself. Well, let me take you out to the balcony. Stunning views, as I'm sure you'll agree. There, the pesky ravens again. Hi Jackie, yes, hopefully we'll be back soon. Yes, Philip, you must. There's certainly in 8 years. And there now, flew above. Here now you can get the real perspective of the memorial. And I'll pan again to give you another shot of the replicas and the Stuka, the Yardam hunting lodge. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, that's 25 minutes. Goodness me, where's that time gone? Thank you very much for joining me in this live Facebook virtual tour. Back online soon. Again, I know everybody's asking for donations, but please bear in mind that we are an independent trust, and with nothing coming in now, we still have to maintain this beautiful site in the conditions. And we'll let you know if we do another one of these. But again, thank you for what everybody's saying to everybody. Stay safe wherever you are in the world. Thank you.